he wants to eat fish bones, he could eat fish bones, I guess.
But he's going to literally skewer his insides.
He's Samson. No, he won't.
You say that. He'll either get really lucky and absolutely nothing will happen. He may even get healthier from eating them, or his luck will be on the downslope and he will literally shit and piss blood for 2 weeks. It's
Yes,
Samson.
but like, as a result of that, something good would happen.
As a
He
result,
gets hospitalized, and the like hospital worker
You're like
taking care of him
you're
is
our
like,
millionth patient.
oh my god, he goes into the hospital.
here's
Everybody,
$1,400.
Here's 14 platinum.
he goes into the hospital. Everybody's all worried about him. The doctor comes in just scratching his head. It was like, well, we were able to stabilize you and return your blood, but what's wrong, Doc? Am I dying? No, quite the opposite. The amount of blood loss and the amount of bone severing that happened in your intestines managed to safely bisect a tumor out of your intestinal tract, and you passed it. You're cancer-free. What? Yeah, you were going to die in like a month, but you're cured now. What?
Whoa, I'm eating fish all the time.
Please don't continue to swallow fish bones. You will die.
I'm sorry, what? And Samson's like cracking open a can of like sardines.
I don't know why I thought you were going to say he's like cracking open a can of nothing but bleached fish bones. Why is it a product? Nobody knows.
You know, for when you get bored of popcorn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wish I could say that fish bones are that satisfying. They're not. Fish bones are awful. So anyway, yeah, you leave the restaurant. 2-hour dinner. So Nim Nim got to her dorm and has an hour to do whatever the fuck and get back and add 2 hours to the clock. You are now the later timeline.
Alright, oh, it'd be really late.
How late's really late?
Well, let's see. We left Zanzibar's tower, I think at around noon that time, which would have brought us to 2 in town. Spent at least 6 hours on Nim's explanation. An extra hour after that of getting out. And then...
But we went to the school first thing in the morning.
No.
Oh, that's right.
Because we slept here.
Oh yeah, the next day.
Right,
Right, it was.
I'm conflating the 2 days. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go men.
You did a smoosh.
Gomen Esai.
My wrinkles are collapsing.
Yeah,
in
I
on
was
each
under
other.
the impression we were only at like 6 o'clock when we split up again.
Yeah. So it probably would have been about 9.
Yeah.
It was like an hour to walk here and 2 to eat dinner.
So it's like 9? Yeah. It is 9 o'clock. What do you do?
If it's dark out, Kjell's gonna wander the town looking for like the most lit up places, because those are the most likely to have interesting things to do.
I see.
We should probably try and take a carriage back And then maybe just see if some place catches our eye on the way.
Back to where? Valenfort or
Nim's apartment.
Nim's?
Whatever that bitch's name is.
Apartment Emma.
Yeah, that one.
I'll be right back while you think on that.
Okay. I'm also gonna be right back, because these dogs are dogs.
Gross.
How you doing, Jade?
Tired.
So many things to draw, so little time.
Yeah.
Okay, what else?
You may stop your tears. I have returned. Rejoice, for I am back.
So,
However, Samson is still not back.
Simpson.
What's so funny?
I'm just remembering that Simpson at some point just pickpocketed Yala.
yeah.
Fall in love
How
with
many
the
times
road,
has he
deal
done
with
that
the road.
before?
Indeed.
You should pickpocket him back. It's not like he has the perception to notice. Quick, while he's caught unaware, aka, well, he's not here.
What?
I said, quick, while he's unaware, aka, well, he's not here. Pickpocket.
Yeah. I'm just curious to see what happens next.
Imagine you guys get a rickshaw and take a nice jaunt back to the heart.
Yeah, because Hyala was like, hey, let's go out and do more things, and apparently Samson just immediately was like, no, let's go back.
Can't believe Samson wants to cut the date short. So sad.
Yeah.
He should try listening more.
But yeah, I'm curious how, if he like said anything, or if he just started walking back to the square where you get the things.
You're very far from there. The dogs must have done something bad.
They're dogs.
Yeah.
Not all dogs are bad.
So how long in total have they been out so far again?
What'd I say? An hour to get there. 2 hours at dinner.
Yeah, I just remember the two.
He's back.
I'm back.
He's
Welcome back.
I'm back.
So what the two do?
I think my last suggestion was trying to take a carriage back to Nim's place and stopping if something caught our eye on the way back.
But yeah, I was just confused how that played out, because Hyala was already walking around town looking for something else to do. Does he stop her before she does that?
Oh,
Does he stop her in the middle of doing that?
well, I guess if Yellow wants to walk around somewhere, like they want to walk a bit more, Samson will suggest the idea if they don't find anything, like immediate in the vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Roll investigation for stuff do things.
Samson will help because he's there to help.
Woo!
And I have chocolate.
Don't feed it to the
Good.
dogs.
I'm not by the dogs. They're upstairs. I'm downstairs.
Don't feed it to the dogs.
I wasn't planning on.
Don't.
Man, this chocolate is so good. Makes me want to merge without looking.
That's a weird exclamation, but okay.
Oh no, Jade, where'd you go?
Jade died!
I can't believe you guys killed Jade.
It's not like I did it intentionally. Should have rolled better on a Constitution.
I can't believe you guys.
Holy schmoly, the other roll was a 1.
I can't believe you called Ed fugly.
That is not what I said.
Not what you said, but it's what you implied.
Yeah. I guess we're even for implying things about the other's face.
Yeah, I guess.
What did Ed ever imply about your face?
He said it was ugly, homie.
When?
Jade is my witness.
When?
Oh, Jade's not here, so you have no witness.
Well, when Jade comes back, Jade can vouch for me.
You're also not telling me when.
What?
You're also not telling me when.
A while ago. I don't remember exactly when.
You should tell me the full story in detail.
No. Also, I think Jade's internet died.
I think it died too.
She said I hate Windows. I don't know if Windows had anything to do with her internet. Unless she meant the actual window, in which case her router might have fallen out.
Oh no, that would be bad.
And
Or
dark
she went to
chocolate's
throw
so
it out the window, but it bounced off.
I love dark chocolate.
It do be the best.
No cap. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Woo! You're back. Happy birthday.
Whee!
So, oh god damn it. What the hell were we talking about?
Rolling for cool things.
Yeah, I rolled a 21 or something.
Oh
That's
yeah,
correct.
21. So, alright, let me roll to see how many things I have to name. I have to name one thing! Woo! Yeah, baby! Less work! So your eye is caught by name a store that you want your eye to be caught by.
Fun place to do fun things.
And a weapon shop is what you see. I guess.
A cool weapon shop?
Can
Alright,
it be like
you've got a choice
it's-
between a weapon shop and a music store.
Wait, what were you actually gonna suggest, Jade? I'm just really curious.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I came up with one more thing than I was told to by the dice. Do you see a weapon shop or do you see a music store? Your choice.
Can it be like a type of shooting range or something where they like have a whole bunch of different weapons on display that you can try? Because like it just being a store that sells weapons isn't very fun. But if it's like an axe throwing place or something like that, that's actually fun.
Actually.
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, then we'll go to the music store because they usually let you actually use stuff.
Your attention is caught by a music store. Wow! Woo! Who would have guessed?
Maybe this one won't be guarded by some random lady.
I really hope this place has a bouncer.
It's just Mon Mon standing there polishing an instrument.
Kiela just walks back out. Doesn't even take the time to turn around. Just walks back out.
How convenient. What a musical day.
But yeah, what do you do in the music store?
Pick up the biggest tuba and honk it.
So going to the music store. Samson's gonna go up to the clerk and be like, "Hey, do you have insert instrument here?"
He will tell you, yes, that they have several sizes and several ranges of note keys. Although, all of the note key ranges might as well be gobbledygook to you. But you
That is
think
correct.
you think he's talking about notes. You don't know why that's important.
Samson would have a better clue than I would.
Woo. Kiela's gonna ask if there'd be anyone free to like give us pointers on what all of that means and potentially let us try some out.
He calls out his assistant, and it's Mama. I'm kidding.
Kiela
It's
pulls out a
Gerald!
radio.
You're right. It's Gerald coming out from the shadows of the back room. A shaky
Fucking-
glass.
The monkey paw curls.
The monkey paw curls.
I knew he was a band kid.
Hi guys.
I mean,
He'd have
so
more
is your
confidence
friend.
if he was a band kid, let's be honest.
But yeah, no. One of the assistants will come out to help you with your musical foyer. Foyer. Whatever the fuck the word that means. Adventure. I don't speak in pointed
Sorry,
towers.
I don't speak Italian.
I don't speak in pointed towers and hard bread. Ow.
What'd you do that for?
Why do you laugh at my pain? Are we not friends?
I laugh at your pain because we're friends.
Wow. Kind of a dick move. Stop being
You know
cold.
you do the same for me.
That's not true.
Rude.
You were laughing right as I was getting called ugly to my face.
It was kind of
By
like a complete surprise laugh.
By someone who's too much of a coward to show hers.
Why didn't you say this to my face?
I would if you'd let
Yeah.
me.
Sounds like a you problem, homie.
She doesn't want
Yeah.
you to feel
Problem.
inferior because of her amazing looks. Does she
Yeah,
hide-
like what's her face?
Who?
I have no idea who you're referring to, I'll be honest.
The one with no face. Shay. Nice.
So do we get a 101 on the...
We get the
Stuff.
doobly doo and how to doobly it.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Doobly doo. So, Samson, roll me performance for your second attempt at doobly doing. I looked up and I saw the coin flip for Yala. And yeah,
I'm gonna spend a lucky point.
it's like how every other lucky point goes. I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Is this the last one of the day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, 14 it is.
You have these lucky points, and you consistently roll less, way less, than what you first rolled. For those who can't see, he rolls a 14, spends a lucky point, gets a 7.
Well, lucky point doesn't factor into with the actual, like, with all the benefits and stuff. So it's just the difference between an 11 and a 7. So we're going with the 11.
Yeah, but, like, the idea that I'd think out of all the lucky points you've ever spent, only, I think, 2 of them have ever been higher numbers.
Maybe. Good thing it lets me choose which one to use. Yay.
Yeah. You're not stuck with it after you roll, which is nice.
But anyway, yeah, you managed to get some of the, like, basics down. It's not a great performance, but it's certainly nowhere close to causing people physical, emotional discomfort.
I got a basis.
Yeah,
Whee.
you got a base, not a tenor. One day, maybe even a soprano.
Oh, I love that show.
Jade hates that show. So what diddly do you do?
Oh, Samson's going to take his basis, understanding of the instrument. And, I think I'm getting a bit of a hang of it.
I don't even remember how big this instrument is supposed to be. I don't even remember what descriptors
I don't think we
gave.
specified. We just said one of the ones that was tried.
Yeah.
We know nothing about it.
This thing is like, this thing has no finite definition in any regard, except that it is a musical instrument.
Yeah, it's just a black box.
We don't even
Yeah,
know.
that's the only thing tethering it to this mortal world.
We don't even know if it's a string or percussion?
Nope.
Correct.
Wow.
It was never given that specifics, so.
Yeah. It is an instrument TM.
It has a range.
It makes notes.
It makes
It
sound.
produces a sound of sorts.
Apparently it comes in multiple sizes based on what the guy was saying, so...
Yeah.
Well, so does just about every instrument. Hell, I can't even think of an instrument that comes in only one size.
A flute.
I'm just picturing a giant flute. Just
Sun
like,
Wukong's flute.
good luck blowing across this thing. But yeah,
How big do cowbells get?
Pretty big, actually.
Pretty fucking big.
That's fucking funny. And the triangle, I assume same thing?
Yep.
yay.
It's sized based on the note you want to play.
Cal's gonna ask if he wants to buy it.
Yeah, I'll buy this one. I mean, what'd you think?
Whatever makes you happy. Reassuring smile.
Did you think I did a good job, or do you like it?
Well, you did pick it up for the first time today, so I'd say given that you did well. I don't really have a basis for what it's supposed to sound like either. And she's gonna look to the employee.
Here, check out this artist, Bimmy Cendrix.
Yeah,
The master of this thing.
The employee's just gonna give you both a thumbs up.
I don't get paid enough to care.
Yeah,
Is
but he
there
works at a
anything-
music shop.
What was Shiala gonna say?
I was just gonna ask if there's anything we need to buy, like, along with it, in terms of, like, caring for it, or cleaning it, or, like, music for it, or if there's any parts that need to be, like, regularly changed out. I'm just thinking of all the things I had to buy when I was getting an instrument.
Which
It was a lot of shit.
What instrument did you get?
I played clarinet.
Oh.
Yo,
So you had to get the cleaning
same!
cloth, you had to get the reeds, you had to get the music, you had to get the other cleaning cloth because the first one was going to be dirty after a week.
Yo, I play clarinet too! I fucking hate it. That was one of the
so
worst
easy.
decisions of my life.
But it's so
Island.
easy.
Yeah, but my dumb ass kept breaking the reeds and my teacher got mad. And
Aw.
stopped giving me them.
Aw.
Because they're like, yeah, don't press down on it because it'll break because it is a thin piece of wood.
Yeah.
And I did that.
A
Man.
lot.
Yeah.
At least you didn't play a double-reeded instrument. Those things break even easier.
Hell no.
But those you can make yourself.
Then I probably should have picked drums.
Woo. I don't know, man. All the percussion kids at my school were kind of creepy. The saxophones were all psychos. Percussion kids were creepy. The flutes were all hippies. The trumpets were all the, like, loud, obnoxious guys. And girls.
Oh, that was nice. They're diversive.
Why does
Yeah.
it just sound like my school?
Well, no,
had,
it was mostly guys, but then there was also the one
Trumpet.
female
Then I have
trumpetist who was
sad news for
similarly annoying.
you.
What?
I
Did
have
you play
sad-
the trumpet or something?
No, I played the violin. Fuck, you thought I was part of band? What
Oh,
are you, crazy?
the strings were like fully separated from the band.
Yep, they
Yeah.
normally are.
Yeah, normally they are. But
So I don't know the difference between the violin people and the viola and the cellists. I don't know what their stereotypes
yeah,
were.
no, but I say it's sad news for you because while you were going through your stereotypes, but before you said trumpet, I had decided that Samson picked up the trumpet. So I guess Samson's stuck with that stereotype now. And the guy will give
But-
you a cleaning kit for it.
It kind of fits. If Samson wanted to be loud and obnoxious, all he'd have to do is start being obnoxious. He's already loud.
Now I'm just imagining Samson being like, I like this one, it's only got 3 buttons.
I can hit them all at the same time when I see.
I'm picturing Samson with a slide trombone and it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Same.
I don't know, I think Samson with a slide whistle is even funnier.
Samson would just make his own sound effects. It's like I'll play myself out.
Samson whenever a joke falls flat.
Yeah. Oof.
Stop
Yeah.
that.
Instruments.
Instruramente.
Yeah. And
The Gingledoof! It makes sounds and is comprised of metal!
if they're just gonna pay, she's also gonna ask the employee if there's any like music events that go on in town where we could like go and listen to people play or something.
Buskers, a concert.
Where do all the bards hang out?
Oh, they go to this place called Flanagan's.
He'll tell you that the closest big musical event is the Valenfort Winter Concert, but that's a few months away.
It's in winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Valenfort Winter Concert is in winter.
Whoa.
What?
Honestly, in
Cringe.
Glotnia, it wouldn't surprise me if they called something the winter concert and it was in like
Summer.
spring.
Yeah.
Oh, the May Winter Concert.
Yeah. Yeah, so she'd just be like, there's no smaller local groups who play on corners or anything?
And he'll shake his head and tell you that that's kind of more of a spring thing. Usually when it starts getting later in the year, they kind of move around, do other things. Fall's kind of the dead zone for music. And
see.
any concerts that were scheduled have already passed.
Hmm.
And he hasn't heard of anyone's being scheduled in the next few weeks.
Dang,
Man,
we really
Gladia's
caught
gotta
him on a
pace out
sour
its stuff
spot.
for summer.
What? Who said what and why?
Well, Rebel's in the scene, so he can
So-
talk.
Shay, you say your peanut gallery piece, and then we'll go with what the character says.
I said, man, Glotnia should pace out his stuff for the summer, because that's what time of year it is.
It's getting closer to fall, isn't it?
Yeah, it is August.
It is August. Good job.
Whoa!
I
So
did it.
I'm gonna have a very skewed perspective on when it gets hot. It's always hot here.
Woo! Hot.
I don't know what a real winter's like, except for that one time I got snowed into my home. And-
There's your winter.
Yay.
Well, winter killed a bunch of people here, so
Yeah, it does that.
not a fan.
Ooh.
Winter's great.
I don't agree.
Listen, I'd rather have an American winter than a British summer right now.
What's
I mean, it
going
doesn't have
on?
to be burning, but like, can it not stop the city water infrastructure, please?
Well, I hate to tell you this, Shay, and I really do mean that I hate to tell you this, but if a city's water infrastructure is stopped by the occurrence of a regular seasonal change, the problem
It does. That was not a regular seasonal change, though. That has never happened before. It does not get that cold here or snow for as long as it did.
And that would be why they weren't prepared for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's a better explanation.
Well, they fixed it now, but I'm saying, like, there was a reason that happened because that doesn't happen here.
Wow.
Well, you gotta
That's
forgive
crazy.
me. We live on Long Island. I'm used to town and local infrastructure breaking at the first sign of weather that happens every year because they're too stupid and stubborn to actually fix it properly. That's why every
that-
year our roads are destroyed.
That's why I said I'll have a different perspective on it because normal winter doesn't happen down here.
Yeah. Oh boy, Ed, those roads, right? Those roads?
Thanks.
Don't get me started on the roads.
So, I don't think I've ever explained this, so I'll explain it very briefly for you, Jade and Shay. So, in the summer, sometimes in the spring, if they're feeling right peppy for it, what they do is they will like, shave whatever road is really bad, take like an inch, maybe a half an inch, if they're feeling up to it. Sometimes I think they don't even take a quarter inch of the top asphalt off. And then they just replace the top asphalt, and they just let it go. And that takes them usually all summer. And then by winter, when we don't get much snowfall at all, because we're not up north enough to really get snowfall, and we're literally like in the fucking ocean, so we don't exactly get very many freezing currents. They will salt religiously. Like, they won't even sand the roads half the time. They just dump copious amounts of salt. The second the meteorologist says there's going to be a flurry, and I mean a light flurry of snow, they oversalt. So, usually winter is no snow, very little precipitation, kind of dry yet still cold, and there's just fucking salt dust everywhere. Everything is coated in this horrible fucking salt dust, like we live on the salt flats of Utah. I can't explain it to you. Every building, every road, every car is just caked in this fine dust of road salt. So,
because it gets on the underside of my car, that's usually when I have like the most issues.
yeah, and here's the thing, if you don't know a lot about cars, road salt is incredibly damaging to most automotive parts. So, you know, it sits there and just eats into the metal and the asphalt, so by the time spring starts to come, or winter's wet, and it just washes it all that salt just gets washed around over everything. So by the time it actually starts warming up in March, the road work they did last year and used our tax dollars for is gone. Gone. Potholes everywhere. Potholes as far as the eye can see. If you get dandelions where you live, take whatever the dandelions on your lawn look like and make them into potholes and put them on the road. That is what Long Island roads are like. It is funny. Anytime anybody comes here from out of state, they're like, oh, Jesus Christ, what are your roads? We might as well just rip up all the asphalt and put down gravel. It's the same thing. So yeah, that's my little tirade. I hate the roads here. I hate everything about anything automotive around here. There is no incentive to want to drive. At all. People are
Except
crazy.
literally everything is accessible by car because all our public transport sucks.
Well, that's if you're out here. If you're closer to the city, you know, say what you will about the MTA, but you can survive
I
on
mean,
subways in
when you say
California.
here, I assume you meant Long Island.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. It is, in fact, too far to get anywhere by anything other than a car. And the bus system does not exist. Anyway, I digress. We digress. Digressant. What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Simpson buying a trumpet.
Not
Is
a
it
trumpet. It was not a trumpet. It was that random item that I don't remember what it's called.
The doobly-doo. The gingle-doo.
Yeah, whatever it was called.
The spick and span.
If I could go back 20 minutes in time to when I said, you know, that funny part is before you said that stereotype about the trumpets, I decided it was a trumpet. If I could go back to that right this second, I would, but I can't. That's just gonna have to be recording stuff. Or editing stuff. But, like, you know. Anyway, Trumpets of Gingledoof.
Alright. Do you mind if we call the session here tonight?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool.
Why, the dog's going on or something again?
No, I'm really tired because I've had to wake up at like 6 in the morning.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's fair. But
I normally wake up at 10 in the morning. That 4-hour difference feels like an entire day.
Lagoof.
Yeah. But
Sad.
very sad.
So when we
Imagine
come
waking
back
up at
next
6.
time, paying for insurance. Woo!
I mean, we could just pay for it and call it a day.
But I was still talking to the guy.
Oh, then okay. You Yalla say, Jade say, Yalla say.
Are you trying to say we end after Jade finished what she was going to say as Yellow?
Yes, thank you, Shay.
No, we could stop.
No, it's fine.
We could just start with it next time.
Okay, will you remember?
I'm writing it down.
Yay!
No.
That's like remembering.
It's like remembering, only better. As long
Will
as
you
don't
remember
lose
that
the...
you wrote it down?
Well, yeah, it's my notes, so
Yeah.
I always have them open. I just usually ignore them the entire time. I also got to remember that there's other stuff Hyella has to do today.
Yeah.
Like within the day? Oh,
Mhm.
right. Workout, right?
Yeah.
Would
So I
we
had a
have
question.
had the time or environment to work out while we were in the cell?
Oh wait, Yellow already worked out, remember? Because
Yeah, but it didn't.
It didn't pass, so she has to do it again.
Oh, gotcha.
It didn't.
My
Yeah,
bad.
can we have worked out in the jail cell?
That would be 3
We were
hours.
there for like 3 hours.
True, but you didn't make the rolls for it, and I'm not sure that there would be stuff to work out in the holding cell, considering that pretty much any weight that you could wield as like a deadlift could also be used as a weapon.
Just lift
I mean,
yourself.
Samson's here.
Or any random thing in her bag
I
of
can
clothing
lift
that might
the
be heavy.
Samson.
Or even just doing a routine that doesn't require lifting heavy weight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
push-ups and such.
You know, like Uncle Iroh style.
Yeah.
Okay, make the rolls.
Wee. Thank you.
You're welcome.
With advantage. Because I'm helping.
Sister. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers are bad. I've
Mhm.
decided.
The first one was
I-
particularly
I
bad.
rolled 14, 14, 14, 7. What is with all
Yeah.
these 14s and 7s?
Play the lottery.
Kill them.
Wow, Kyalo just really having an off day for strength.
Oh,
What?
yeah. I was typing out, don't forget to work out again before bed, but instead of bed, I just typed dead.
Oh. I mean, you're right, but
Yeah.
Don't forget to work out before dead.
Dead.
Alright,
That is true.
Goodbye,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye. Don't forget to work out before dead, everybody.
Nope. I will forget.